Hello there, boxing fans around the world. Thanks for joining us once again on Talkin Fight as we talk about the news and headlines of the day, courtesy of our friends at boxing247.com across the pond. What a great weekend of boxing it was, despite Evander Holyfield and all the ruckus he has created taking on that particular battle he could not win. Right, let's get to the news of the day. Let's start off with a little bit of English news, if you will. Tommy Frank gets a chance to put himself in the history books on Saturday, September 18th, when he takes on Matt Windell for the vacant British flyweight crown. That's to be shown live on Fight Zone. Elsewhere around the world, we'll hop off to South America. On September 24th, the world title boxing returns to Colombia as Abigail Soto faces Carlos Welsh for the IBA World Super Cruiserweight Championship, or the WBC Bridger Latino Championship. That's a 200-pound division. Abigail Soto, who hails from the Dominican Republic, has a record of 13-0-1 with 7 knockouts and is the current WBC and WBA Latino champion. Carlos Welsh from the USA has a record of 19-2-1 with 16 knockouts and is the IBA Intercontinental and Latino champion. Should be a good bout. Look forward to that on the 24th of September. Keeping it going around the world, let's head off to Dubai. An interesting announcement here. Let me read the story, courtesy of our friends at Boxing 247. Two-time world champion Amir Khan and the Super Boxing League, SBL, in association with Savvy Capital, Bybit, and the World Boxing Council, are thrilled to announce that it will stage the inaugural Amir Khan Crypto Fight Night at La Pearl in Dubai on October 16th. That's a Saturday night, October 16th. The high-profile event will feature the world's leading crypto traders meeting in the ring, and all funds generated from the big night, that includes an auction of various crypto-related assets, collectibles, and NFT digital art, will be donated to the vital humanitarian work undertaken by the Amir Khan Foundation. Pretty cool news, eh? The SBL works in unity with the foundation, which was set up by two-time world boxing champion and Olympic silver medalist Amir Khan, with the core objective to support communities globally, especially through health, fitness, and sport. Since its inception, the Amir Khan Foundation has responded to global emergencies and facilitated developmental projects around the world. The foundation exists to support individuals, families, and communities globally, and to offer relief and support during times of hardship, urgent need, and upheaval. I'm wondering perhaps if I should get them in contact with Tim Witherspoon and the union that he and his friends are trying to, including us, we're helping him, trying to establish in the United States, but on a global level for all retired boxers and, of course, up-and-coming boxers and boxers who simply need the help of a union, quite frankly. Right on. Going around the world, let's fly over to Scotland. 9-0 Calvin Mccord faces Anama Dotse in Scotland on October 29th. Unbeaten Scottish lightweight champion Calvin Mccord will take on Ghana's Anama Dotse, who's 18-4 with 17 knockouts over 10 rounds in the main event of Kynoch Boxing's Turnberry Fight Night promotion on the 29th of October, which is a Friday night. Dotse is a fearsome puncher with 17 of his 18 wins coming by way of knockout, with almost twice as many KOs as Calvin has had fights. It's a stern test for the Irish prospect. Good luck. In other news, highly ranked Bruno Turimo is eyeing a world title clash in the near future with the IBF and IBO regional title holder, now firmly established within the world ratings in multiple sanctioning bodies. Turimo, who is guided by Australian boxing icon Tony Tolge, has done things the hard way at times, trusting his management and winning fights when apparently he's on the B side. Turimo described his experience working under the guidance of Dragonfire Boxing. He said, "My manager's a great man. He's always taken care of me and picked the right fights for me. I am from Tanzania, and many fighters like me don't get good opportunities. Mr. Tony has got me those opportunities and has got me ranked in the world top 15 in WBA and number 5 in IBF. So good luck to Mr. Turimo, Bruno Turimo out of Tanzania, as he continues his climb the ladder and the rankings. In other news, let's head over to Russia. Alexander Bestputin defeats Mauricio Pintor in Fight for Peace that was held in Russia. Undefeated welterweight Alexander Bestputin knocked out Mexican Mauricio Pintor in the 5th round in the main event of a card that took place this Saturday at the Ivan Yarzhin Sports Palace at the heart of Siberia in Russia. Wow. Bestputin scored 2 knockdowns, the last producing a full count of 10 in the 5th round to end the action at 1 minute 46 seconds. With this result, Bestputin improves his record to 15-0 with 11 knockouts, while Trompas Pintor fell to 24-4-1. This bout celebrated the World Boxing Council's commitment to Boxval, an integral part of the Scholas Frontis, Pope Francis's non-religious foundation, which fosters and promotes world peace, especially among young people. This fight for peace was a tribute to inclusion and an ongoing effort to build bridges and promote peace in the world. Boxval, Boxing with Values, is Scholas' boxing program that reaches all corners of the world through our sport and is administered by the WBC. Good stuff. Right on, off we go down to Florida for a little bit of results news. This weekend, we saw former unified cruiserweight world champion and former heavyweight world champion David the Haymaker Hay, who's now 29-4, 26 knockouts, solidly defeat Joe the Billionaire Fournier, who's 9-1 with 9 knockouts, in their 8-round clash down in the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. The scores were 80-71 and 79-72 twice, as Hay flashed moments of brilliance throughout the fight against the outgunned Fournier. He says, "Now I feel like I'm ready to do some big things. I went out there and did exactly what I was going to do. Tyson Fury has been on my mind for a long time, since 2013, when we were scheduled to fight. I've always wanted that fight, and I've seen him getting better and better. I know I can beat him. I know his style. I know what he does well. My attributes don't work for his style, and he and his team know that." In other news related to the weekend's events, a fight that I enjoyed, Anderson the Spider Silva, who's now 3-1 with 2 knockouts, knocked out the Huntington Beach bad boy Tito Ortiz, who's now 0-1, with a stunning overhand right to the head, dropping Ortiz to the canvas. With Ortiz unable to beat the count, the fight was stopped at 1 minute 21 seconds of that round. "I'm so happy. My team and I worked so hard," said Silva. "I just tried to enjoy every single moment inside the ring. The training is tough, and that makes me feel ready for everything inside the ring. The entire team pushing me every day. I prepare my body and my mind for war, and tonight I won. I'm not sure what's next, just to go home and be with my family." There you go. That's what matters. Well, thank you very much for joining me. That is all the news that's fit to print today. I appreciate you visiting and listening and watching. Remember to hit subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell. Remember to like and shares as well. Thanks very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.